A new FNAF game was just announced called Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, and it's releasing in 2025. I'm super excited for this game, so let's talk about it. This year is FNAF's 10th anniversary on August 8th, so to celebrate they have been releasing and announcing new FNAF projects all week up until the release of Into the Pit on August 8th. These announcements have been getting better and better with each day, like the FNAF and Dead by Daylight collaboration. But today, Steelwool Studios just announced their brand new game, Secret of the Mimic. As most of you may know, Steelwool Studio were the makers of Security Breach, which didn't have the best launch because of bugs, but overall, the Security Breach story and game was really good in my opinion. It's even one of my favorite FNAF games. Being able to explore the Pizzaplex and dive deep into the lore was so much fun and gave us some memorable gaming experiences. We got to meet Gregory and saw Vanny in action and uncovered many of the dark secrets inside the Pizzaplex. That being said, the Ruin DLC added to this. It introduced a new character, Cassie, as she tried to save her friend Gregory who had been trapped inside. At the end of this DLC is where we meet the Mimic, a character that has created so many theories as to its involvement with the story. So here we are, finally getting answers with this new game. To see the future, sometimes you need to understand the past. In order to progress the Security Breach storyline, we need to understand the Mimic's past and how we got up to this point in the story. So this is going to be some kind of origin story to the Mimic or something along those lines. And to be honest, I didn't think this would be something we would ever get. The past in FNAF has always been kind of a mystery, something that allows us fans to speculate on. So I'm glad to see that we are getting an origin story for this character. That being said, let's take a closer look at this announcement teaser. The trailer shows us a Jack-in-the-Box sitting in an empty room. As the camera gets closer, the music stops and the Mimic pokes his head out from inside. You might have noticed this doesn't quite look like the Mimic from the Ruin DLC. Well, this is an origin story, so it's not going to look exactly the same. The Mimic is an endoskeleton that is underneath a costume, so here we see it wearing some kind of clown suit, considering the red nose and laughter we hear from the audio. You might think that this is all the teaser gives us, but if we go frame by frame and pause the video, we can see the text 1979, confirming this will be some kind of origin story. The Mimic was built in the late 1970s by an engineer named Edwin Murray, who was bought out by Fazbear Entertainment to build animatronics. Edwin realized that he wouldn't be able to care for his growing 4-year-old son if he was consistently working, so he decided to build a robot that would care for him while he worked. The robot, or Mimic, was built using Edwin's abandoned projects. He coded this robot to act as a thinking mind that learned by mimicking what it observed. So Edwin named it Mimic, after the name of its program, Mimic 1. And of course, this is FNAF, so tragedy struck and Edwin's son was hit by a car. Edwin was sent into a depressive state, but noticed the Mimic was mimicking his son's behaviors. This angered Edwin and caused him to attack the Mimic and abandon it. Fazbear Entertainment sent a small team to clean up this mess that Edwin had left. Here they came across the remains of the Mimic and decided to repair it back to its working state. After doing this, the Mimic came to life and killed all of the team. A second team was even sent, and the Mimic would hide in various costumes and ambush the men, killing each one with its superhuman strength. This origin story is Tales from the Pizzaplex, so this is what Secret of the Mimic could be based on. But who knows, I guess we'll have to wait and see. How do you guys feel about Secret of the Mimic? Are you excited for it? Expect a video from me when the Steam store page comes out, or we get any more new information about the game. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you like horror game content like this, please consider subscribing. Also, if you want to support the channel more, you can become a member. Don't forget to follow my Twitter at TerrifyT. Thanks for watching.